Episode 4. What's your name? How to introduce yourself in English when you start learning a new language. The very first step is always introduction, telling people who you are. In English, this is one of the most basic and beautiful skills you can learn because every introduction is a doorway to a new connection. Today, we'll talk about how to introduce yourself naturally, how to ask for someone's name politely, and how to make your first impression warm, confident, and real. Let's begin with the simple question. What's your name? It's short, direct, and easy to remember. The word what's is just a contracted form of what is, so the full sentence would be what is your name? But in everyday English, people almost always use the shorter version. What's your name? 1. The basic pattern. The most common introduction exchange goes like this. Hi, what's your name? I'm Anna. Nice to meet you, Anna. 3 lines, that's all it takes to start a conversation in English. You can also say my name is Anna. Both I'm Anna and my name is Anna are correct. But in real conversations, I'm Anna sounds faster and more natural. So remember, when you're introducing yourself in English, you can choose I'm your name or my name is your name. They both mean the same thing, but the first one feels a bit friendlier. 2. Saying it naturally. When you say your name, don't rush. Smile, make eye contact, and speak clearly. For example, hi, I'm Emily. If you want to sound extra polite, you can add a greeting first. Hello, I'm Emily. Hi, I'm Emily. Nice to meet you. Notice that nice to meet you always follows introductions. It's a friendly phrase that makes the moment complete. It's like giving someone a handshake with your words. Example. Hi, I'm David. Nice to meet you. David. Nice to meet you too. 3. Asking for someone's name. If you want to know another person's name, the most natural question is what's your name? But you can also sound more polite by adding softening phrases. May I ask your name? Formal and gentle. Could you tell me your name, please? Very polite. What's your name? Neutral. Friendly. You can also make it even friendlier by adding your own name first. Hi, I'm Sarah. What's your name? That shows openness and confidence. 4. Common mistakes. Let's talk about what not to do. Some learners try to translate greetings from their native language word for word, but that doesn't always sound natural in English. For example, phrases like how is your name or who are you called don't exist in English. The correct form is always what's your name. Also, avoid saying only your name without a greeting. If you walk up to someone and say, Anna, it might sound strange or rude. Always add a little context. Hi, I'm Anna. Hello. My name is Anna. This shows confidence and politeness. 5. Intonation practice. The melody of your voice is important. When you ask what's your name, your tone should go up slightly at the end like a question. Try it. What's your name? When you answer, your tone should go down a little, calm and clear. I'm Anna. Now try it out loud. What's your name? I'm Anna. This rise and fall of tone makes your English sound smooth and natural. 6. Expanding the introduction. You can make your self-introduction more interesting by adding a few simple details about yourself. I'm Anna. I'm from Poland. My name's James. I'm a student. I'm Lily. I'm a teacher. These short sentences are perfect for beginners. They give a bit more information and make the introduction more personal. Here's a longer example. Hi, I'm Tom. I'm from Canada, and I'm studying English. That's a natural, confident way to introduce yourself anywhere in class, online, or in a new country. 7. How to respond when someone introduces themselves. It's polite to reply with nice to meet you. Example. Hi, I'm Anna. Nice to meet you, Anna. Nice to meet you too. You can also say, it's nice to meet you. Great to meet you. Lovely to meet you. British English. Friendly and polite if you've already met the person before. Don't repeat nice to meet you. Instead say, nice to see you again. That small change makes your English sound fluent and thoughtful. 8. Cultural type. In English-speaking countries, first names are often used even in professional settings. You might call your teacher or boss by their first name unless they prefer a title like Mr., Miss, or Dr. For example, hello, I'm John. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, John. I'm Sarah. It's simple and equal, that's part of the English speaking culture. Being friendly, open, and relaxed when meeting new people. 9. Pronunciation focus. Let's practice these key sentences together. Repeat slowly. What's your name? My name is Anna. I'm Anna. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Now say them faster, like native speakers do. What's your name? The T's blend together softly. I'm Anna. Smooth and short. Nice to meet ya. Words connect naturally. Don't worry if it sounds too fast at first. English speakers often connect words when they talk. That's what makes the language flow. 10. Final reflection. Introducing yourself is the first real step to communicating in English. You don't need big grammar or long sentences, just warmth, confidence, and a smile. Remember this simple formula. Greeting plus name plus nice to meet you. That's all it takes to start a connection that could become a friendship, a partnership, or a story. So next time someone asks what's your name, answer proudly, clearly, and kindly, because every introduction is the beginning of something new. Learning how to introduce yourself is one of the most important skills in any language, and in English, it's also one of the most enjoyable. When you introduce yourself well, you make people feel comfortable, confident, and curious about you. And when you can ask for someone's name naturally, you show interest, respect, and warmth. In this part, we'll go deeper into how to introduce yourself in different situations, from formal meetings to casual conversations, and how to keep the first few lines of English sounding smooth and natural. 1. Introducing yourself at school or in class. If you're in a classroom or taking an English course, introductions happen all the time. On the first day, your teacher might say, "Let's go around the room. Please introduce yourselves." That means everyone will say a few sentences about themselves. You don't need to say much, just a few clear details. Example: hello, I'm Maria. I'm from Spain. I'm a student, and I love reading and music. Nice to meet you. That's perfect for a beginner. It's short, complete, and friendly. If you're shy, you can keep it even simpler. Hi, I'm Leo. I'm from Brazil. Nice to meet you. Remember, it's not a test, it's just a way for people to get to know you. 2. Introducing yourself at work or in a professional setting. When you meet new colleagues or clients, your tone should be polite but confident. Example: hello, my name is Emma Thompson. I'm the new marketing assistant. It's a pleasure to meet you. If the situation is less formal, maybe a casual chat at the office, you can say, "Hi, I'm Emma. I just joined the team." That small difference in formality changes how you're perceived. In English, polite doesn't have to mean stiff, it just means respectful and clear. 3. Introducing yourself to a friend or at a party, at social events, everything is lighter. You can sound friendly and relaxed. Example: hey, I'm Alex. Hi, Alex. I'm Olivia. That's enough to start a conversation. If you want to make it warmer, you can add a small comment. Hey, I'm Alex. I love your jacket, thanks. I'm Olivia. This kind of compliment or observation makes introductions feel natural, not rehearsed. 4. Introducing someone else. Another great skill is learning to introduce other people. It's polite, and it makes social moments smoother. For example, this is my friend Anna. Anna, this is James. Or more politely, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Mr. Brown. In casual settings, you can use, hey, have you met Anna? No, I haven't, Anna. This is James. James, this is Anna. Now you've created a connection between two people. That's real communication. 5. What to say after you introduce yourself. Once you've said your name and the other person has said theirs, you need something small to keep the conversation going. Otherwise, it might end too quickly. Here are some natural follow-up questions. Where are you from? What do you do? Do you live nearby? How long have you been here? Is this your first time here? Each of these questions is easy to understand and easy to answer. They help turn an introduction into a friendly chat. Example: hi, I'm Emily. Hi, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you, Tom. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Now the conversation flows naturally. 6. Polite and friendly phrases for introduction. Sure are some short, natural expressions you can use during introductions. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Glad to meet you. Nice to see you. When you've met before. Good to see you again. They all mean nearly the same thing, a friendly acknowledgement of meeting someone. If you want to sound very polite, use it's a pleasure to meet you. If you want to sound more casual, say nice to meet you. 7. Common pronunciation. Challenges. Learners sometimes pronounce what's your name too slowly or separately, like what is your name? But native speakers blend the sounds together. It often sounds like what's your name or what's your name. Don't worry about copying that exactly, just aim for smoothness, not perfection. When answering, focus on clarity. I'm Anna. Not Amana. My name is Anna. Not my name is Anna. Speaking slowly and clearly with confidence always sounds better than rushing. 8. Cultural tips in English-speaking countries. Introductions are friendly but brief. You don't need to bow, shake hands for too long, or give too much personal information. In the US or Canada, people often shake hands once, smile, and say nice to meet you. In the UK, a simple hello or hi, nice to meet you, is fine, sometimes even without a handshake. In Australia or New Zealand, a relaxed hey, how's it going? Might replace nice to meet you. English-speaking cultures value personal space and balance, friendly, but not too personal too quickly. 9. Mini practice. Let's practice out loud. Repeat after me slowly. What's your name? My name is Sarah. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Now try mini dialogue. Hi. What's your name? I'm Mark. What's yours? I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Perfect. You just had your first English conversation. 10. Reflection. Introducing yourself might seem simple, but it's actually a powerful skill. It shows confidence, friendliness, and self-respect, 3 things that make a great first impression in any language. When you say, hi, I'm your name with a smile, you're not just giving information, you're sharing energy. And that small energy can open the door to new friendships, jobs, or opportunities. So practice this simple rhythm until it becomes natural. Because in English, a confident introduction is often the beginning of everything else. When we introduce ourselves in English, we are not just saying our names, we're sending a message about who we are. A confident, friendly introduction helps people feel comfortable and makes them remember you. In this part, we'll look at how to add more personality to your introductions, how to adjust for formal or informal settings, and how to avoid common mistakes that make introductions sound awkward or forced. 1. Adding personality to your introduction after you say your name. It's nice to add 1 or 2 details that show a little about you. This makes your introduction more interesting and helps others start a conversation. For example, hi, I'm Lucy. I'm from Italy, and I love cooking. Hello, I'm Daniel. I'm studying English because I want to travel. Hey, I'm Tom. I work in IT and I love photography. Each sentence is simple, but it opens the door for the other person to respond. Oh, really? What kind of photography? Oh, I love Italian food too. That's how small talk begins naturally and warmly. 2. The formal introduction. You'll need to sound more professional, for example, in a job interview, a business meeting, or a conference. In that case, your structure should be clear and polite. Greeting, full name, position or occupation, optional detail or polite remark. Example: good morning. My name is Sarah Brown. I'm the new project manager here. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you want to sound slightly less stiff but still professional, try, hello, I'm Sarah Brown. I just joined the marketing team. Nice to meet you. Avoid over-explaining. A calm, short introduction is enough to sound confident. 3. The informal introduction. Imagine you're meeting someone at a cafe, gym, or event. You can relax your tone and smile. Examples: hey, I'm Leo. Hi, I'm Maya. Hey, I'm Ben. What's your name? It's short, direct, and friendly. You can also add a short follow-up comment. Hey, I'm Ben. What's your name? I'm Laura. Nice to meet you, Laura. Love your accent. Where are you from? These simple additions make your conversation feel genuine and spontaneous. 4. Polite follow-up questions after introductions. English speakers often ask gentle questions to keep things going. They're not too personal, just friendly. Here are some common examples you can use. Where are you from? What do you do? Do you live nearby? How do you like it here? Is this your first time at this event? Each question keeps the conversation alive and builds connection. Example. Hi, I'm Emma. Hi, Emma. I'm Jake. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. So, where are you from? Now you're no longer strangers, you're in a conversation. 5. Pronunciation practice. Let's focus on some tricky sounds. What's your name? Sounds like what's your name? My name is Anna. Soft. My name is Rhythm. Nice to meet you. Often sounds like nice to meet you. Don't worry if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Clarity and warmth matter more than accent. Try this slow, clear version. Hi, I'm Anna. What's your name? Then try a faster, natural rhythm. Hi, I'm Anna. What's your name? Connect the sounds smoothly. 6. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's fix a few things that learners often get wrong. Mistake 1. Saying only your name with no greeting. John. Hi, I'm John. Mistake 2. Asking who are you instead of what's your name. Who are you sounds rude or aggressive. What's your name is friendly and polite. Mistake 3. Mixing called. How are you called? What's your name? Or I'm called John. British English. Optional. Mistake 4. Forgetting to say nice to meet you. Always added. It completes the introduction politely. 7. Using body language in introducing yourself. Your body language says as much as your words. Smile gently. It shows friendliness. Keep eye contact. It shows confidence. If appropriate, shake hands briefly. Stand straight but relaxed. It shows respect. Your voice and body should say, I'm happy to meet you, even if your grammar isn't perfect. A confident smile will make people like you immediately. 8. Mini conversations for practice. Let's look at 3 short dialogues you can practice aloud. Dialogue 1 at school. Hi, I'm Lisa. Hi, I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. Mark. Nice to meet you too. Dialogue 2 at work. Good morning. My name is Rachel Adams. Nice to meet you, Rachel. I'm David from our. Nice to meet you too, David. Dialogue 3 at a party. Hey, I'm Ben. Hey, I'm Ella. Nice to meet you, Ella. You too. Each example shows a different level of formality, but the structure stays the same. 9. The universal formula. You can remember this simple rule for any introduction. Greeting plus name plus polite response. Samples. Hi, I'm Sam. Nice to meet you. Hello. My name is Olivia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hey, I'm Tom. You? It's the same everywhere. Quick, kind, and clear. 10. Reflection. Every introduction in English is a chance to start something new, a friendship, a conversation, or an opportunity. You don't need to say a lot. You just need to sound real. Think of introductions as planting seeds. Every time you say, hi, I'm your name, you're giving someone a chance to know you, and that's the first step to connection. So practice often. Smile naturally, and make English introductions your second nature. Introducing yourself might seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful communication tools you'll ever use. When you introduce yourself in English, you're not just sharing your name, you're creating a moment of connection. A first impression that says who you are before people even get to know you. In this part, we'll explore how to introduce yourself in different social situations, how to use the right tone and body language, and how to sound confident and natural even if you're a beginner. 1. The power of first impressions. These say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. In English-speaking cultures, introductions are fast but meaningful. People usually decide how they feel about you within the first few seconds. That doesn't mean you need to be perfect. It simply means your tone, your smile, and your clarity matter more than long words or grammar. When you meet someone for the first time, try to smile naturally. Speak clearly and calmly. Keep your sentences short. Show positive energy. A confident hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you can sound more professional and friendly than a long, complicated speech. 2. Introductions at different times of day. Adding the right greeting for the time of day can make your English sound more natural. You can say, "Good morning, I'm Julia." Before p.m., good afternoon, I'm Michael. From p.m. to around p.m., good evening, I'm Olivia. After 5 p.m. after that, you can add "nice to meet you" or "it's a pleasure to meet you." These small phrases show attention and politeness, even if you forget them sometimes. Using them when you remember makes you stand out as someone thoughtful and kind. 3. Introducing yourself on the phone or online when you can't see the other person. Your voice becomes your face. That's why your tone and pace are even more important. On the phone, "Hello, this is Emma." Formal, "Hi, it's Emma." Friendly if you're calling someone new for business. Always include your full name. "Good morning, this is Emma Carter from GreenTech." If it's a casual call to a friend or colleague, keep it light. "Hey, it's Emma. How are you?" Online, for example, in an email or chat, start with a greeting and a short self-introduction. Formal, "Hello, my name is James Wilson. I'm contacting you about the English course." Informal, "Hi, I'm James. I found your website and wanted to ask a few questions. No matter where you are, phone, chat, or video, introductions show professionalism and respect. 4. How to keep the conversation flowing. An introduction is not the end, it's the beginning of a conversation. After exchanging names, the silence can feel awkward if no one continues. So learn to add 1 or 2 short, friendly sentences. You could say things like, "It's great to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you. I really like your presentation. I'm new here. How long have you been with the company?" Each of these sentences shows interest in the other person, and that's the secret to sounding natural in English, showing curiosity, not just speaking about yourself. 5. Introductions in groups. Sometimes you have to introduce yourself to several people at once, for example, in a meeting, a class, or a group project. If it's formal, stand or sit up straight, look around the room, and speak clearly. "Hello everyone. My name is David. I'm from Toronto, and I'll be working with you on the marketing project. Nice to meet you all." If it's informal, keep it shorter and more relaxed. "Hey everyone, I'm David. Happy to be here." The tone changes depending on the setting, but the confidence stays the same. 6. Introducing yourself. When you're nervous, almost everyone feels shy or nervous when introducing themselves in a new place or language. That's completely normal. Here are 3 small tricks that help. Take a slow breath before you start. It calms your voice and helps your brain focus. Smile even if it's small. Smiling relaxes your muscles and makes your voice sound warmer. Prepare 1 short sentence in advance. For example, "Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from France." Once you start, you'll realize it's easier than you imagined. The fear goes away after the first few words. 7. How to introduce yourself again when you forget someone's name. This situation happens to everyone. You meet someone, then see them again later, but you can't remember their name. The good news? English has polite ways to fix it. You can say, "Hi again. I'm sorry I forgot your name. Remind me of your name, please. We met before, right? I'm Anna." These phrases are friendly and honest. Native speakers use them all the time. Never pretend you remember. Honesty always sounds better. 8. Introductions and compliments. Saying a short compliment after your introduction helps make the interaction warmer and friendlier. For example, "Hi, I'm Sarah. I love your jacket." "Hello, I'm Daniel. That's a great presentation." "Hey, I'm Laura. I really like your accent." Compliments don't have to be big. Even something small can start a real conversation. Just remember, keep it genuine and simple. English speakers can always tell when you're being sincere. 9. Practicing natural rhythm. One secret of sounding fluent is rhythm. English is a musical language. The stress, timing, and tone all matter. Try saying these lines out loud slowly. "Hi, I'm Emma." Short and smooth. "Hi, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you." Friendly tone. Smile in your voice. "Good morning, I'm Emma Carter." Clear, polite, professional. Then try them faster, naturally but not rushed. Feel the flow between words. The smoother your rhythm, the more confident your English will sound, even with simple words. 10. Reflection. Introducing yourself is not just a linguistic skill, it's an emotional one. Every hi, I'm your name is a moment of trust. You're showing yourself to the world, whether you're meeting one person or a whole group. Remember that confidence doesn't mean speaking loudly or perfectly. It means speaking warmly, honestly, and with intention. So next time someone says, "What's your name?" take a deep breath, smile, and answer proudly. Because in English, introductions are not just words, they're invitations to connection. We've learned that introductions are more than words, they're little social bridges made of sound, tone, and confidence. In this part, we'll go even deeper. We'll explore how introductions change depending on the relationship, how to introduce others, what to say when you forget someone's name, and how to practice all of this so it becomes second nature. 1. Different levels of formality in English. Introductions change depending on the situation. You can imagine 3 levels: formal, neutral, and casual, but since we're avoiding tables, let's describe them naturally. When the situation is formal, like a business meeting or an interview, you speak carefully and politely. You might say, "Good morning. My name is Emily Clark. It's a pleasure to meet you." That sounds respectful and clear. When the situation is neutral, like meeting classmates or co-workers, you can relax a little. "Hi, I'm Emily. Nice to meet you." That's friendly and simple. When the situation is casual, like meeting someone at a cafe or a party, it becomes even lighter. "Hey, I'm Emily. What's your name?" All 3 versions are correct. You just adjust based on where you are and who you're speaking to. 2. Introducing other people. Learning to introduce others shows confidence and politeness. It's an easy way to connect people and make social moments smoother. For example, "This is my friend Anna." "Anna, this is Tom." You can also say, "I'd like you to meet my colleague, Sarah." "Sarah, this is John." "John works with me in design." In casual settings, you can keep it simple. "Hey, have you met Anna?" Introducing others is a skill that shows good manners and makes you sound thoughtful and natural in English. 3. How to reintroduce yourself. Some days you meet someone you've already met, but you're not sure they remember you. Instead of awkward silence, you can make it easier by reintroducing yourself. Say something like, "Hi, we met at the conference last week. I'm Laura." "Hey, I think we've met before. I'm Sam." This small reminder saves the other person from embarrassment and keeps the conversation smooth. And if you can't remember their name, be honest but polite. "I'm sorry. Could you remind me of your name?" Native speakers say this all the time. It's completely normal. 4. Polite follow-up questions after introductions. After you exchange names, don't stop there. Keep the conversation alive with a small question. Here are a few natural examples. "Where are you from? What do you do? Do you live around here? How do you know everyone here? What brings you to this event?" These questions are friendly, light, and safe. They show interest without feeling too personal. Example: "Hi, I'm Anna." "Hi, I'm Mark. Nice to meet you." "Nice to meet you too." "Where are you from?" "I'm from Canada." That's how real conversations start, with simple, gentle curiosity. 5. What to do when you don't catch the name. Names can be tricky. Sometimes people speak fast or quietly, and you miss the sound. It's okay to ask again politely. You can say, "Sorry, what was your name again? I didn't catch that. Could you repeat your name, please?" "I'm sorry, how do you spell your name?" These phrases are perfectly polite. In fact, asking someone's name again shows that you care enough to get it right. 6. How to introduce yourself with confidence. Sacrifice doesn't come from speaking loudly, it comes from being calm and clear. Here are 3 simple ways to sound confident when introducing yourself. First, pause for half a second before you speak. It gives your brain time to focus and your voice time to sound steady. Second, smile and make light eye contact. Even if you're nervous, that small smile makes people feel you're open and friendly. Third, speak slowly, especially your name. Many learners rush through their names and then have to repeat them. Say it clearly once. "Hi, I'm Daniel." The calmer you sound, the more confident you appear. 7. Introductions in online meetings. In our digital world, many introductions happen online in Zoom calls, group chats, or emails. Here's how you can handle them gracefully when speaking in a video meeting. Say, "Hello everyone. I'm Anna. I'm from Poland, and I'm happy to be part of this project." When writing in a group chat, "Hi everyone. I'm Anna from the marketing team. Looking forward to working with you, even online." Tone matters. You can smile through your voice. Keep your voice friendly and your words simple. 8. Cultural notes on introduction. So speaking cultures tend to favor a friendly, equal tone. Even in business, people often use first names quickly. For example, in the US or Australia, you might hear, "Hi, I'm Sarah." "Hi, Sarah. I'm Mark." And that's it. No need for Mr. or Miss unless it's a very formal situation. In the UK or Canada, tone can be a little more reserved, but still polite. "Hello, my name is Sarah. It's nice to meet you." The main rule: simple, friendly, respectful. 9. Practice challenge. Let's imagine 3 quick scenes and practice what you'd say. Scene 1: a job interview. You walk in, shake hands, and say, "Good morning. My name is Laura Green. It's a pleasure to meet you." Scene 2: a new class. Your teacher says, "Please introduce yourself." You smile and say, "Hi, I'm Leo. I'm from Spain, and I love football." Scene 3: at a party. Someone new comes up to you. "Hey, I'm Ben. What's your name?" "I'm Maria. Nice to meet you." "Nice to meet you too." Each of these examples uses the same core structure, just with different energy. 10. Reflection. Introducing yourself is a universal act. It doesn't matter where you're from or what your accent sounds like. The warmth and respect behind your words are what people remember. If you can say, "Hi, I'm your name. Nice to meet you," with confidence and kindness, you already speak the most important sentence in English. Every introduction is a seed. It can grow into friendship, teamwork, or opportunity. So don't worry about sounding perfect. Focus on sounding human, warm, and real, because in English, as in life, the best introductions come from the heart. By now, you already know that introducing yourself in English is about more than learning one sentence. It's about rhythm, tone, and confidence. It's about showing kindness through words. In this part, let's look at how introductions actually happen in real life: at school, at work, during travel, or online, and how to adapt your words to sound natural in each place. 1. Introducing yourself at school or in class. If you're in a classroom, your introduction might be part of an exercise. The teacher might say, "Please tell us your name and a few things about yourself." You could say, "Hello everyone. I'm Maya. I'm from Mexico. I'm learning English because I want to study abroad. Nice to meet you all." It's polite, clear, and short. You don't have to talk too much, just a few simple facts. If the environment is more casual, like a language club or a friendly group, you can say, "Hi, I'm Maya. I'm from Mexico. I love movies and meeting new people." That's enough to sound open and friendly. 2. Introducing yourself at work. At work, introductions depend on context. If you're meeting your new team, you can sound professional but relaxed. "Hi everyone. I'm Daniel. I just joined the company as a designer. I'm really happy to be here." In more formal meetings, like meeting clients or business partners, you can add your full name and position. "Good morning. My name is Daniel Harris. I'm the lead designer at Bright Studio. It's a pleasure to meet you." Notice how even small details, like saying "good morning" or "it's a pleasure to meet you," make the tone respectful without sounding distant. 3. Introducing yourself during travel. Travel is one of the best times to use introductions. You might meet people from all around the world at airports, hotels, or tours. You can keep it simple. "Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Germany." If you want to add more, try, "Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Germany. I'm here on vacation." Or, if you're in a group, "Hi everyone. I'm Anna. It's my first time in Canada." These short sentences are easy to understand, even for people who don't speak perfect English. 4. Introducing yourself online. When you join a new online course, forum, or social media group, the same rule applies. Short, warm, and clear. For example, "Hi everyone. I'm Tom from Brazil. I'm here to improve my English and make friends." Or for something more formal, like a work network, "Hello, I'm Tom Silva. I'm a software engineer based in Sao Paulo. It's nice to connect with you all. You can hear the difference one is friendly and casual, the other is professional. Both are polite and positive. 5. How to react when someone introduces themselves. When someone says their name, don't just say hi and stop there. In English, it's polite to respond with nice to meet you or it's nice to meet you. Example: Hi, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you, Ben. Nice to meet you too. You can also make it more friendly with a small comment. Hi, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. Ben, I like your jacket, adding something small like that makes your English sound natural and confident. 6. When you don't understand the name, sometimes you might not catch the person's name because of their accent or background noise. Don't worry, it happens to everyone. Here's what you can say politely. Sorry, could you say your name again? I didn't catch that. How do you spell it? Can you repeat your name, please? These are all polite and friendly. Never feel shy about asking again, it shows you're paying attention. 7. Introducing yourself in longer conversation. Safer you exchange names. You can add 1 or 2 small personal details to help the conversation grow naturally. For example, Hi, I'm Sophia. Hi Sophia, I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. Mark, I just moved here last month. Now you've given the other person something to ask about. They might say, Oh really? Where did you move from? This is how small talk works. You give small pieces of information and let the conversation build naturally. 8. Cultural tip: touch, space, and eye contact. Every culture has its own rules for greetings. In English-speaking countries, people usually prefer a handshake, a light smile, and eye contact. But it's not too strong, just friendly. Handshake. One firm but quick shake. Don't hold the hand too long. Personal space. Keep about an arm's length between you and the other person. Eye contact. Natural and relaxed, not staring. Your goal is to seem open, not aggressive. A calm voice and a small smile are more important than perfect words. 9. Practice calendetry. Practicing the small dialogue out loud. Imagine it's your first day in a new class. Hi, what's your name? I'm Lisa. What's yours? I'm Jake. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Now add 1 extra line. I'm Jake. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm from Argentina. Where are you from? See how naturally that turns into a friendly conversation. 10. Reflection. Introducing yourself might seem like a small skill, but it's actually a foundation for everything else in English conversations. Friendships and professional relationships all begin here. When you say, Hi, I'm your name, you're not just sharing your name, you're telling the world you're ready to connect. You're opening a door. So take your time, smile, speak clearly, and remember, perfection isn't the goal, connection is. Because in English, a warm introduction can turn a stranger into a friend in just a few seconds. By now, you know that introductions are more than polite formulas, they're social keys. Every hi, I'm opens a door to communication. Every nice to meet you keeps that door open. In this part, we'll focus on how to sound natural when introducing yourself, how to handle follow-up conversation, and how to use the same skill across cultures and situations. 1. The secret ingredient. Warmth. People remember how you make them feel more than the words you say. That's why warmth is the most powerful part of an introduction. If your voice sounds kind and your smile feels real, people immediately trust you. It doesn't matter if your accent is strong or if your grammar isn't perfect, your tone is what makes the connection. Try saying these lines aloud with a gentle, friendly tone. Hi, I'm Emma. Hello, I'm Michael. Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm Sophia. What's your name? Say them again slower this time, smiling as you speak. Notice how your voice naturally becomes warmer. That's the feeling you want to share when introducing yourself. 2. When you meet someone new. When meeting someone for the first time, the rhythm usually goes like this: greeting, hi or hello. Your name, I'm your name. A polite sentence, nice to meet you. Optional question, what's your name? Or where are you from? Example: Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I'm Mia. Nice to meet you too. That's the full, natural pattern of a beginner-level introduction. Simple, clear, and real. 3. When you meet someone again, if you've already met someone once before, don't repeat nice to meet you. Instead, say nice to see you again. For example, hi John, nice to see you again, or in a friendly tone, hey, it's good to see you again. Native speakers use these small differences all the time. It shows that you understand not just the words, but the culture of English politeness. 4. When you don't remember someone's name, it's okay to forget names. It happens to everyone. The trick is to stay calm and polite. You can say, I'm so sorry I forgot your name. Remind me of your name, please. I remember your face, but I can't remember your name. And if someone forgets your name, don't be upset. Just say with a smile, that's okay, I'm your name. We met at the conference. Politeness and humor always make moments like this easier. 5. Introducing yourself to a group. Sometimes you need to introduce yourself to many people at once. For example, in a class or a team meeting. Here's a clear and natural way to do it. Hello everyone. I'm Laura. I'm from Spain, and I'm happy to be part of this group. You can also make it more personal. Hi everyone. I'm Laura. I'm studying English because I love learning about other cultures. This is perfect because it's short but meaningful. It gives your name, your background, and a little bit about you. 6. Introducing yourself with humor. Humor can make your introduction more memorable, but it must be gentle and friendly. For example, hi, I'm Tom. I'm from Australia where the animals are dangerous, but the people are nice. Or, hey, I'm Lisa. I love coffee more than life itself. These kinds of introductions make people smile and help break the ice. Just remember, humor should always be kind, never sarcastic or critical. 7. Introducing yourself in different cultures. In some cultures, introductions are very formal. People bow, use titles, or exchange business cards. In English-speaking cultures, things are simpler and more relaxed. Here are a few examples of what's common. In the United States, people often go straight to first names. Hi, I'm Emma. Hi Emma, I'm Jake. In the United Kingdom, people might start more politely but still use first names quickly. Hello, my name is Olivia. Hello Olivia, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you. In Australia and New Zealand, introductions are very friendly and informal. Hey, I'm Sam. How's it going? In Canada, tone matters. Polite, calm, and warm. You might hear, hi there, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Every country has its own flavor, but kindness is universal. 8. How to introduce someone else. Another very useful skill is introducing people to each other. Let's say you're with a friend and you meet someone new. You can say, this is my friend Maria. Maria, this is John. If it's a more formal setting, you can say, I'd like you to meet my colleague, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, this is Miss Carter from the finance team. In casual situations, just keep it short and natural. Hey, have you met my friend Jake? That's it. You've just helped two people connect. 9. Practice challenge. Let's practice 3 quick scenes together. Scene 1 at school. Hi, I'm Kate. What's your name? I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Scene 2 at work. Hello, my name is Robert King. I'm the new manager. Nice to meet you. Mr. King, I'm Laura. Scene 3 at a cafe. Hey, I'm Sam. Hi Sam. I'm Mia. Nice to meet you. Mia. Each scene has the same energy, short, kind, human. 10. Reflection. Think about how many times in life you meet someone new. Every job, every friendship, every journey starts with one short moment. Hi, I'm your name. That moment can change everything. So practice it until it feels natural. Try it in front of the mirror or record your voice. Smile while speaking. You'll hear the difference in your tone, because language isn't just about words, it's about presence, kindness, and connection. And the first connection always begins with your name. We've now explored every corner of one of the most important topics in English, introducing yourself. You've learned how to greet people, how to ask for their name, how to respond politely, and how to sound natural in any situation, formal, casual, or friendly. In this final part, let's bring everything together with real-life examples. practice tips, and reflections on what it really means to introduce yourself confidently in English. 1. The heart of a good introduction. A good introduction isn't about perfect grammar or vocabulary. It's about connection. When you say, "Hi, I'm your name. Nice to meet you," you're saying more than words. You're saying, "I'm open, friendly, and ready to communicate." People don't remember every word you use, they remember how you made them feel. That's why your tone, smile, and confidence are much more important than your level of English. Think of your introduction as a handshake made of sound short, warm, and friendly. 2. Reviewing the key phraselets. Remind ourselves of the main building blocks you can use anytime, anywhere. Hi, I'm your name. Hello, my name is your name. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. What's your name? I'm from your country or city. It's a pleasure to meet you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You can combine these freely depending on the situation. Example: Good morning. I'm Laura. I'm from France. Nice to meet you. Or hey, I'm Alex. What's your name? That's all you need to start a conversation in English. Simple, natural, confident. 3. The right way to ask for someone's name. Let's review the polite ways to ask someone's name. You can say, "What's your name?" Neutral, friendly, "May I ask your name?" Formal, "Could you tell me your name, please?" Very polite, and if you want to make it even warmer, start with your own name first. "Hi, I'm Ben. What's your name?" This order makes you sound friendly and confident. It's like giving before asking. 4. Expanding your introduction. Once you've shared your name, you can add a little more information. This keeps the conversation going naturally. You can say things like, "I'm from Italy. I work as a teacher. I'm a student. I love music. I'm learning English." Example: "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from Brazil, and I'm learning English." That's great. How long have you been studying? See how easily that turns into a friendly chat. That's how communication grows, from one small sentence to a real connection. 5. When to use nice to meet you and nice to see you. This is a small but important difference. When you meet someone for the first time, say, "Nice to meet you." When you meet them again later, say, "Nice to see you again." Example: "Hi, I'm Tom." "Hi, Tom. I'm Mia. Nice to meet you." Later, when they meet again, "Hey, Tom. Nice to see you again." It's a tiny change, but it makes your English sound natural and emotionally intelligent. 6. Handling awkward moments. Everyone experiences little awkward moments in introductions: forgetting names, speaking too fast, or freezing for a second. Here's how to fix them politely. If you forget someone's name, "I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Could you remind me, please?" If someone forgets your name, that's okay. "I'm your name." If you say something too fast, "Sorry, let me say that again. I'm your name." The key is to stay calm and kind. Mistakes are normal. Warmth always matters more than perfection. 7. Real-life dialogues. Let's practice 3 full introductions you might hear in real life. Dialogue 1. At a business event. "Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Brown. I'm with Global Media. Nice to meet you." "Sarah, I'm Daniel from Bright Studio. Nice to meet you too." Daniel. Dialogue 2. On the first day of class. "Hi, I'm Laura. I'm from Spain." "Hi, Laura. I'm Ken. I'm from Japan. Nice to meet you." "Nice to meet you too." Dialogue 3. At a cafe. "I'm Ben." "Hey, Ben. I'm Amy. How are you?" "Good, thanks. Nice to meet you." These examples all follow the same pattern: short, friendly, confident. 8. Practicing at home. To make introductions feel easy, practice aloud every day. Here's a short routine you can try. Stand in front of a mirror. Smile naturally. Say out loud, "Hi, I'm your name. Nice to meet you. What's your name?" Add one extra line. "I'm from your country. I'm learning English." Record your voice and listen. You'll start to hear progress in your tone and rhythm. You can also practice with friends online. Exchange short introductions in English and help each other sound more natural. 9. Why introductions matter. Every conversation in English begins with an introduction. It doesn't matter whether you're meeting a new friend, starting a new job, Or joining a class, the way you introduce yourself sets the tone for everything that follows. It's your first impression, your verbal handshake, your hello world, and the beauty of it is that anyone can do it. You don't need advanced grammar, just confidence, clarity, and kindness. 10. Final reflection. The phrase, "What's your name?" is short, but it carries a world of meaning. It's curiosity, respect, and openness all in one question. When you say, "My name is your name," you're doing something brave. You're stepping into a new conversation, a new culture, a new connection. So remember this simple formula for every introduction: greet, name, smile, connect. That's all. The more you practice it, the more natural it feels, and soon, it won't just be English you're speaking. It'll be confidence. So next time someone asks, "What's your name?" you'll smile and say, "Hi, I'm your name. Nice to meet you." And just like that, you'll have started something new.